And we are back at Up North Out 4. Today we are joined with Tom Barnett, who is the owner of Tom's Drawing Board here in downtown Rhinelander. Tom, thank you so much for coming back and joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, and let's talk. We always love having you, Tom. So, of course, let's talk about, for those visiting, probably here for with family still, post the holiday, Christmas vacations and stuff. For those that might not know about your studio, let's talk a little bit about your studio.
So the studio is downtown Rhinelander on Brown Street, and it's a working art studio is what I like to call it, where we create art in different varieties, whether it be digital art or fine art like oil painting, acrylic painting, sculpting. And we also have a little kind of retail section in there where people can buy our art and the stuff we make there. We have it for sale there. So we sell it right there at the studio. And I take in students all day long. I have a contract with the county to provide services for at-risk children and teens. I also do a lot of workshops. One of the big workshops I usually do once a year at least is the Autism Society. I became an autism-friendly business through them, so we try and have art stuff for
That's very cool.
everybody. Inclusion is huge. So
Of course.
Awesome. So we heard that you have a guest artist as well at the studio. What is her name and what does she do?
So Grace Bauman, she is actually my protege, on top of being this month's guest artist. Awesome. And this young lady is so impressive with art. She blows my mind every day. And so it was almost a no-brainer to offer her a month to be my guest artist. I'm actually honored that she was happy to do it and all that. But yeah, she's been with me for about 5 years, maybe more.
Wow.
a little over 5 years. So she started coming to my mentorship and all that when she was in middle school.
Oh wow!
Or junior high equivalent, So and she's a senior this year. So
wow.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
that is really cool. And recently, you started hosting these workshops at your studio. So you've never done that before. So this would be like your fourth upcoming guest.
This one will be my third.
In January.
In January. We had Dave Bricko on my first one, and then Shelley Novotny on my second one. And we kind of forewent December. I was trying to pull together a December one, but with everything going on and everybody out of town and all that, I decided let's.
A lot going on.
Yeah, maybe December's not a great month to have a guest artist. So
I think it's hard to do anything in that month.
But yeah, I got Grace to do the January one, and then I already have my February guest artist lined up as well. So
is it a surprise?
Yeah, I'll wait until you ask me to come back on.
Okay, of course. So I love this idea, right, of the featuring a guest artist every month. What kind of inspired you to decide to do this all of a sudden?
Well, I teach public classes once or twice a week when I can, and I provided some options for scenery and stuff, and the classes are usually pretty well attended. And I just see that there's a lot of opportunity out there to have artists that you normally wouldn't get a kind of lesson from. Mm-hmm. So I decided that, I kind of want to offer that not only to the people that come in and the students, but also to the guest artists who may not have that outlet all the time. And it's a good way for them to make a little money from the class and kind of further their artistic goals and stuff. And if I can foster that, I'm extremely happy doing so.
So you said you have classes like once to twice a week. Mm-hmm. What exact days are those classes?
Typically, they're Wednesdays and Fridays when I post them. Yeah. Because sometimes things come up and I can only do one class this week, so I post them like the week before so that people know, and that's on my Facebook page. I was
going to just ask that, for the social media aspect of it, where do you post it? So Facebook is where people can reach you.
Facebook on my Facebook page is where I create the events, and then the website also has information.
That's great for that. Facebook's awesome for that.
And so Grace will be, once again for the viewers if they're interested, Grace will be your feature guest artist coming up in January. What day, what time, and she will be teaching people to make Suncatchers.
Yeah, January 27th from noon to 2. And yeah, these are the
beautiful
mini Suncatchers that she's going to show, and there's a lot more to them.
Wow.
It's minimalistic, but it's extremely beautiful, and the sun
really nice.
comes through. through, and there's a lot more to it than just putting it together. It's actually designing what goes where.
Oh, I bet,
and that's
yeah.
part of what's going to be taught, is picking out good designs, and so this is what they'll be learning in the
workshop.
Thank you. And then there's, but she makes them like really big.
Wow, that's
You
great.
know.
That is so nice. Lots of creativity.
A lot of thought goes into each. Yeah,
I like
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's beautiful because it's actual driftwood,
Oh, wow.
and it's sanded down nice and smooth,
right.
and a lot of thought goes into
Of course, putting
which
it where
beads,
it's
Coloration.
yeah, coloration, yeah, everything's, and that's what
That's
she's
the
going to be
beauty of it,
teaching.
too.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so running late on time. So January 27th
Yep.
from noon to 2 at Tom's Drawing Board. Come check her out and look at the great masterpiece she could do. All right, we'll catch up with you guys after this break.